I know I got it, you know what I mean? So that's
when you're videoing on your Instagram, is that a 360?
360 camera.
Dude, that shit's sick.
Oh, it gets
you don't do the editing yourself.
Yeah, I do the editing and all that.
Shit, you ain't that damn smart.
Yeah, come on, man. Well, how you think I built my Instagram that big? Come on, man. That's like
So the Harley.
Yeah.
You showed me some things and I've seen you some cruising and bruising on it.
Yeah, that's my baby. You know, a lot of people was like, oh, was he getting a motorcycle, this and that. Like, what they don't know, growing up in Arizona, I grew up on 80s, four-wheelers, three-wheelers, dangerous things. You know, I grew up riding, so riding on these bikes and, like, ain't nothing for me. You know what I mean? So people get me back on Harley, like, what is he doing? Yeah, then they see I'm in Chicago, I'm in Nebraska, I'm all over riding the bike, like, I ride like I really know how to ride that thing, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, I just did some little. I took it to the doctor's office and got some more horsepower at it, so to dig a little bit more, you know what I mean?
So what do you push it for horse?
Right now, I just we just did the thing, it pushed 126 on horsepower. Well, it was at stock 79. So we went up to 126, and then the torque got to like 136.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's two wheels.
Yeah. No, torque got to 132. Yeah.
That thing sounds nice.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. So
you showed me a video on it, and I was like, damn.
So, yeah, compare from stock to that, it's going to be a whole new bike, you know.
So do you usually ride ultra glides, or do you do full dressers?
Road glide.
Road glides.
I got a road glide special. Ultra, that's like, they got all the, I don't want all the extra little, I still want the sporty type, you know, look. And so I got the, not saying the Ultra's not, that's just not my flavor. You know what I mean? So I got the 2020 Road Glide.
Okay.
Yeah, Road Glide. Uh-huh.
What do you like better about that than, do you ever see yourself in a full dresser?
What you mean a full dresser?
Like the big cruiser?
I got
the bags.
big cruiser. Yeah, I got the bags.
Oh, so you got the bags and everything.
Oh, I got the bags and everything. What you just seen right there, they were just tuning it. So we took the bags and everything. Oh, no, I got the bags. The tour pack and everything. So I'm loading all that up to go on trips. Yeah, so what you just saw right now
was not fully put together.
No, it wasn't fully put together. No, I got the bags. I got the tour pack and everything on that bike. So
That bitch is heavy.
Oh, yeah, it's so good. Yeah, it is. But it's nothing to me, you know what I mean? It's nothing to me. They see, I done broke 2 handlebars already last summer. Yeah. Pulling down on them, burning out, and handlebars broke. Yeah, I went through 2 of them already, the clamps. So now we got a bigger clamps locked in there because, you know, I'm pulling down on that shit. So now that motherfucking boat is big in that mug now.
I got 8-inch bolt in there.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we about to go to Arizona. I leave to go to Arizona April 1st, April Fool's Day, April 1st. I'll go out to Arizona for Arizona Bike Weekend. 11, me and my guys are going out there. We got a big Airbnb and we going to be burning.
So when you travel like that, are you riding the bikes or are you getting them hauled?
No. So I went to Florida for New Year's. We hauled them out. One of our guys drive, a couple of our guys drive 18-wheelers, diesels. So we load them up on there and that's an easy load for them. You know, that's like what? I don't know like 20,000, you know, 18,000. They're used to carrying 50,000 pound loads. So that's an easy trip for them. So yeah, they ride our bike, they drive our bike out there, we fly out there. But other little trips we go to 8, 12 hours away, oh yeah, we're on the bike.
Yeah, because you drove to Chicago, didn't you?
Yeah, that's easy. That's you do that, that's cruising Chicago.
Yeah.
We about to take like a 12-hour trip this year. Yeah. Load up the bike and just go. That shit is the greatest thing alive.
So when people say it's the free world when you're on one of those, that's what it is?
Greatest thing alive, man. If you ain't never got on a bike, once you try, you're going to be like, I see what they said.
Yeah.
I got away for 10 years away from them.
Yep.
And I got it back on this year. Man, that's my shit. I ain't letting it go.
Yeah.
15,000 miles I put on that thing last year rolling.
Wow.
That's a lot. Yeah, I ride too. So it's like I want to know. I want to make sure I know my bitch. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I know how. And like anything comes up, I know how it's gonna move. This and that. So hell yeah. And we have close calls.
Right. Well, especially with that many people.
Yeah, we ride. We have a good time, and yeah, we do stupid shit sometimes. You know what I mean? And that's why you gotta put the time on your bike so you know when stupid shit come up, you don't panic and I know I got it. You know what I mean? So that's
so when you're videoing on your Instagram, is that a 360?
360 camera.
Dude, that shit's sick.
Oh, it gets
you don't do the editing yourself.
Yeah, I do the editing and all that.
Shit, you ain't that damn smart.
Come on, man. Well, how you think I built my Instagram that big? Come on, man. That's like I built my Instagram. I do all my own editing and everything.
No shit.
Yeah, and I do all that.
Because that's not easy to do on those 360s.
No, I do all of it. Yeah, I do all my shit. I'm about to come out with some nasty shit this summer. Like, oh, they gonna see some stuff. They gonna see like that back tire gonna be wow.
Oh
Yeah. But like I said, that's what I'm about to do, man. Like, I know I'm coming to the end of my bodybuilding career.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is my next love right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm always going to be taking care of people with the fitness. So I'm about to intertwine the both of them. You know what I mean?
Why would you?
Why wouldn't I? You know
Right.
what I mean? I'm about to reach a lot of people. And, you know, it's going to be some bike people that look like, oh, he's one of us. He rides.
Right.
Oh, he coaches.
And he actually knows how to ride.
And he actually knows how to ride, and he coaches. I
Right.
feel, man, let me reach out to him via email. This dude's way over here.
Right.
But just because I ride and it's a familiarity there,
Yep.
hey, let me sign up for you. Let me do this and that.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So it's all me reaching everybody and doing what I love.
Well, I feel like that part of social media is probably the best thing.
Yeah.
Because you're known all over the world.
Yeah.
You were just in Japan.
Yeah.
So it's not like people don't know who Charles is.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
And when you're, like you said, you're showing your bike, you're showing a different lifestyle, you're showing a different thing. People are like, holy shit, dude, he's a real dude too.
It's so funny that like the guys, all my guys I ride with, like they don't know that Charles Griffen, the definition, the pro. They don't know that.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, but they do. You know, they do that because they my people. They
Right,
don't-
right.
So they're always interested in that
Right.
because that's what I do. They like, oh shit, this is what you do, but they really don't know like to what extent how big I was, and then they started saying every time we go out of state, anywhere we go, somebody comes up, oh my God, like we're in Florida, not doing any bodybuilding shit. We're way out there where the Cubans at. They got bikes with 300 horsepower, shit like that. We roll up out there, we bullshitting. I'm talking shit to all of them because that's me. You know what I mean? I'm talking shit. And I got one of the slowest bikes out there. They said, all y'all motherfuckers came out here with these cute bikes. I said, fuck you. I don't care. I'm at a vulnerable state right now. Don't be talking shit to me. And these Cuban guys, cool as shit. And one of the Cubans come up, oh my God, Charles Griffen, I seen you compete at the Olympia stage. I have to see you again. It's just like all my boys then were like, damn, like who
the fuck is this guy?
And you know, when I seen that, they was just like, oh, that's dope. They're like,
Right.
my guy, because they kick it with me and they
Right.
see like how these people treat me. I don't act like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And they like, this is just real. And then they see that, they like, that's cool. And they were
Yeah.
like, yeah. So it's like, I'm gonna intertwine both of them, man.
Yep.
And just do what I love. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I can't wait. This Harley shit is coming up. The season's coming up. It's just you like with your fast cars and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
You still got the SRT?
My Charger I actually sold back to Dodge.
That's right.
And then I have my TRX, and now, I mean, I'm in the water now, you know, so I got the cuddy boats and that type of shit. So I'm actually upgrading my boat that I have now. I'm upgrading it, but I love the water.
See, I got a party on Big Island this year. I've never done
Fuck
it.
that. I go on the river, homie.
I know, but I want to go to Big Island.
No, you can't go over there.
Why not?
Because, dude, you'll walk away with something green and shit, dude. You don't want to be over there.
Yeah, I want to go to the Big Island. I've been here for so many years. I want to ride my Harley down, blah, 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 blah. Pull up to a motherfucking lake, hop on somebody's boat, take me out to Big Lake and let's party. And
Fuck it, we'll bring the bike out on the Big Island. You just put it out here and start donating on that bitch. No, you'll end up with horns and shit. You over there, man. Fish are green, man. There's weird shit that goes on over there.
I'm interested in weird shit sometimes.
I don't blame you. No, I'm on the river, so I cruise up at the river. And
Yeah.
it's a good time, dude. It's like what you were saying though. You know, like it puts you in a different state of mind. You relax, you're chill.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like when I'm on the boat. And the fast car thing was great. There wasn't a lot of money in it. Mm-hmm. There was money to be had during COVID.
Yeah.
But it just, the car shows and stuff are starting to die back down.
Yeah.
You know, the car world had its day for 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
But I still have my truck. You know, I love my truck.
Bike and Harley, the car and bike is different shit. You know, that's like totally two different things. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, motorcycles will never go anywhere.
Never. That's just,
you know, I mean, that's just a thing. I mean, down south, the car scene might be there. You know, when I was racing in Texas and shit with my truck, there was a lot of cars down there. But we live in Minnesota. You have 5 months.
Yeah.
You better start roasting that shit in fucking May.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's just the way it is. So. But yeah, so you're gonna be chilling on the bike this year, still lifting.
Yeah, still lifting, still doing this. And like I said, if I feel like there's shows. Like if I want to hit a late show, I can hit a late show. You know what I mean? But right now I'm getting in shape, about to get nasty and just see what it is and enjoying life right now. You know. So
are you full back lifting everything with the pack?
Oh yeah, I'm all the way back
all
now.
good.
I'm not gonna say it's like all the way normal.
Right.
Will
it ever be?
It'll get to a point where it won't be normal because it'll always be a defect, but it'll get to a point where everything's all the way done. You know what I mean? I'm able to load it up more. I'm able to do a lot of stuff on it more. And it's like people said, like Matt said, or other people I know, it's been over 2 years until they get it to feel right. It's coming up on 2 years, you know what I mean? And
I've seen people tear them fuckers and I about puked.
Yeah.
Because I was filming and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, dude, that was nasty.
See, mine didn't get like that because it didn't roll. It was still attached. I was in the muscle belly.
Right.
And it's like trying to do surgery to the muscle belly be like sewing ground beef together.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just like now I just have to wait for this shit to heal up. You know?
So you're riding Harleys, you're training, you're coaching?
Yeah, coaching, training. That's my shit, you know, coaching and training, you know what I mean? That's what I've been doing. I went out on my own, 2014, I left the 9-to-5 job and like, I'm a personal trainer, become a bodybuilder. And I've been my own LLC for the last, 15 years now? No, not 15 years, 14. So last 11 years now.
Yep.
I've been on my own, doing my own thing, coaching and personal training, you know what I mean? So
are you more focused on lifestyle coaching? Are you more focused on competitors?
Like I have more lifestyle. My shit is like I love lifestyle clients. I love lifestyle clients. And then I keep a small group of bodybuilding coaching clients because that just takes so much. You got like the amount of work you got to put in. So I can't have 30 bodybuilding clients.
Right.
I just can't have it because they're not going to get what they're supposed to get.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's actually huge to even recognize that.
Yeah. Like, and I'm not here just to take everybody's money. You know what I mean? So it's like lifestyle clients is like, I love that where I got the guy that just, his girl broke up with him. I get him to lose 40 pounds and he goes.
Looking sexy as fuck.
Yeah, he goes to his first movie.
Right.
And goes out on a date, this and that. Like, I enjoy that shit. Teaching these people, like, habits that's going to get them there instead of just, okay, get you to lose weight. No, I'm teaching you habits over a certain period of time that you'll be able to take with you and remain with you. And you're going to remain looking like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What's your thought on these fitness influencers?
Man, get your money.
Do you?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. Get your money. Like that's one thing. I'm like, I'll be at these gyms, and it's a couple times there, like people are like, "Oh, these people are with their cameras, this and that." I'm like, man, it's what it is right now.
2025.
It's 2025. It is what it is right now. So it's like what I'm gonna say. Like if you're trying to be a bodybuilder, you better leave that shit alone and be a bodybuilder first.
Right.
And then let all that come. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
Well, so like that's where a lot of these bodybuilders, if you want to be a so-called bodybuilder, you want to be in there, let your body and your competition and everything help boost you there.
Right.
If you're just focusing on that and not putting all your into the bodybuilding, you're not going to get.
You're wasting
your time.
Yeah.
But these people are out here just the fitness influencers, this and that want to do the videos and try get your money.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna knock you. It's
you're
like,
gonna laugh.
Get your money.
Dumb fuck.
Yeah.
I watched.
Yeah. For real. Yeah. And it worked. And it worked because you got me laughing and like, the fuck I'm looking at this shit for?
Right.
You're working.
Yeah.
You just got my one view that clicked you over this. You know what I mean? So get your money, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because some coaches and stuff, they do not like it. They think it's, they have their own feel about it.
Yeah, that's just because they're haters.
Yeah. I agree.
I feel they're just haters. Let that person get what they want to get. Let them videotape what they want to videotape. It ain't bothering me. Yeah, I just got to step around your camera.
Now I'm going to kick it over.
Yeah. See, guys, I am not that person, okay? You see what I'm saying here. He's trying to bait me. I'm not going to allow it.
I totally thought I had you on a hook.
Yeah, he tried to bait me. No. You guys get your money, okay?
Yeah. I thought I had you hooked and synced right there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I love you guys, okay?
He's only doing this for the cameras. But yeah, I mean, it's cool to see you riding, you know, coming back to yourself.
Yeah.
It's cool to see you transitioning. You know, you obviously know, like, you might have a couple more years left in bodybuilding, you know, and still competing and doing your thing. And like you said, you're within striking distance if you want to compete.
Yeah.
I think it's super cool to see you at a different light.
Yeah.
You know, because 3, 4, or 5 years ago when I was running into you and you were a different human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just you know, we've been talking lately and stuff, and you've definitely been more chill. You don't seem so much uptight.
Yeah.
And I think that affects everybody. You know what I'm saying? The stress and everything you had going on. And some people don't notice it until after they're out of the light. You know? What are some things that you would highly recommend for boys and guys that want to get into the bodybuilding world? What are some tips you can give to something to stay away from, something to pursue?
Man, what I tell them, like, I'm going to tell you what works for me.
Right.
Get into your own zone and don't worry about nothing else.
Do you have to forfeit things for that?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. Like, forfeited a lot of relationships. I forfeited this. I forfeited just being around over here, this and that, being the person that I really am.
Right.
Like, because I'm a social motherfucking butterfly. Like, if people really see some of the stuff I be posting on my close friend story, me dancing, like, that's me. Like, when they call my nickname is Cut. They, you know, when Cut comes, they like, oh shit, here it is now. Like, okay, y'all get ready, because he just talks shit, and this is me. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, you know. And a lot of people haven't got to see that, because what I wanted in bodybuilding, I had to be all like, that's where I had to go to, because any other time when I tried to do something and I had this open over here, I had this group open over here, I had this open over here, I started straying away and stopped focusing on that goal. So what I did was say, fuck everything and fuck everything, and it's just all about me and getting to where I need to get to.
Because bodybuilding is a selfish sport.
It is, and that's why it's like, it's a selfish sport, and it's like, I'm not here to really make friends.
Right.
Because, like, I'm here to bodybuild, and I'm here to get this. Like, and even in IFBB, like, I'm cool with all them. Right. But, like, I never really got into that, like, okay, let's, you know, the texting and this and that, down that. Because I'm just going to do me and be done. Right. You know what I mean? But that's where I just, if only way I could tell them what to do is bury yourself in it. If you really want to be bodybuilding, if you want to be a chess player, if you want to be anything, it don't matter what it is you want to be, you got to forfeit some shit out of your life, and you just got to go and not worry about this group, not worry about that, not worry about that. Bury yourself to be the best you could be and get there.
But it's going to happen.
And it's going to happen. And that's what I did, because like how you said 4 or 5 years ago when you saw me, like, that was me in the motherfucking trenches. Right. And it's like, I ain't got no time. Like, boom, 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 meal here, this and that. I'm just like, and that's how I maneuvered. Right. You know what I mean? So this last year, I ain't got that time to maneuver like that. I'm like, this is what it is. This is what it is. Everybody's like, oh, Charles, you shining. You got a different light. You got a different this. You got a different that. So that's why when people ask me, are you ready to compete? I'm like, I'm just chilling right now. You know what I mean?
You'll know when I'm ready.
You'll know when I'm ready. You know when I'm ready.
Because I ain't going to say a fucking word to you.
Yeah. But that's what they got to do. If y'all want, whatever it is you want to do, bury yourself in it and be the best you could be at that craft, and don't worry about all the outside noise.
Exactly. So what's something that, like, obviously the bodybuilding world is a black hole. Yeah. A lot of dirty shit. Yeah. A lot of nasty shit. Yeah. A lot of fake shit. Yeah. When it comes to hiring a trainer or a coach, what should they look for? Because you might be a great coach, but we might not vibe. Yeah. Right?
That's what I go off coaches I vibe with.
Yep.
Like there's so many dope coaches out there, but if I don't like you, it's not going to, if I like you, I'm going to be able to take what you say and I want to apply that. You know what I mean? So it's like, look at their track record and look, and since Instagram is a big thing, watch their stories, see their personality, see this, even though it could be fake, you're going to get some realness out of that. You're going to see what type of person that person is. Like, I got to gel with a person like that. And that's what it is. And all these coaches, people that are coaches ain't really even coaches, you know what I mean? They did a couple shows and now they want to be coaches and stuff like that. But
so you got to be careful.
That's why I'm saying look at their track record.
Yep.
Look who they coach. Look at the people they're posting. You know what I mean? Like this is Instagram. Okay, you see this person you know and she looks good. Hey, what do you think about him? Reach out to that person. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, do your investigating.
Because it's not cheap.
No, it's just not cheap. Bodybuilding's an expensive ass hobby. And for a lot of people, and that's exactly what it is, a hobby.
Right.
They ain't making no money, but they pouring all that money into it from their 9-to-5 job and this and that, and that. And like the amount of money I spent through bodybuilding is crazy. I had sponsorships, this and that, and then it's even helped my business, you know what I mean? It put my business on the map, you know what I mean? But bodybuilding is expensive.
Right.
It's an expensive ass sport, and it's not like you get a contract and you get a signing bonus when you turn pro. You don't get none of that as a pro bodybuilder. You know what I mean?
You might not even get a phone call.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. So it's like, it's bodybuilding's expensive. It's just the food, everything. Like I'm always gonna eat clean.
Right.
Regardless of the fact I'm always
He's bullshitting. I just fed him McDonald's. No, you do. Even when we went out to eat, you still ate clean. I mean, that was. I think that just gets embedded.
I think that was the last time I saw you, huh? When we went out to that restaurant. Yeah.
And you still ain't clean.
Yeah.
You know, and that's. I think that's just something that you just keep up and maintain because you've done it for so long.
And when I drink Casamigos Reposado because it's like tequila, the how they make it, no sugars, no carbs, and it's just when you start mixing stuff, that's when it starts to get bad. You know what I mean? I might wake up a little shredded after 3 drinks of Casamigos, like shit.
But that's true facts. So
true facts.
Like a lot of the bodybuilders when they step on stage, don't they take a couple shots?
I take wine. We not wine. I did do wine one year, but we do vodka.
Yeah,
we do vodka.
That's why I love Grey Goose.
Yeah, we do vodka.
Yeah. So it's when you were saying to these kids, you go to the gym, form,
learn how to work out.
Yeah,
learn how to work out. Yeah, and ask questions. Yep, and don't follow everything you see on the internet.
Right.
You know
when you were talking about eating clean, what's the base on that? Like what for the viewers? Like what is eating clean?
Eating clean is like, okay, for instance, I'm gonna give it to like, I'm not gonna break it down like in my meal plans, this and that. So for instance, for y'all people that's always on the go, if you're on the go and you can't get nothing to eat, okay, you go to a Wendy's. You get a salad with 2 pieces of grilled chicken on it.
And they'll do it.
And they'll do that for you. Right. And that's clean. Yep. So like my clean is I'm eating chicken and I'm eating ground turkey rice, ground steak and rice, you know what I mean? The oatmeals, the eggs.
Right.
The jasmine rice, that's mine. But now if I'm on the go, like on my bike trip, this and that, I can eat clean every meal.
Right.
I can eat clean every meal.
It's how you choose.
It's how you choose. It's not me taking my meals on this bike trip. No, I'm not going to take no meals. But I'm going to be around clean options where I can eat anything I want clean. It's always an option.
Right.
And that's what people got to know. And that's what I like to show people. Like, there's an option. Like, you can still enjoy life and you can still do this and you can still look like this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's you know, and that's what I like to try to teach people. Like, you can still go out here and do this, but pick the good options.
Right.
You don't have to get that nasty ass greasy thing up there.
Fuck, I want that nasty ass grease.
I know. You know what I mean? But then
my heart don't want it, but I want it.
Yeah. So like you can always make healthy choices anywhere you go, man. Yep. So that's what I like to teach people. Like, you know.
And a lot of people don't even realize that shit.
Yeah, they don't.
Exactly.
You can have the chicken breast, just don't get the bun.
Yeah.
It's just things like that people don't truly understand because they've never even thought about it or were even told.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do a chicken sandwich. That's healthy. You cut that bread out.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
I mean, it's facts.
And then even like, okay, say for instance, like you eat the bread once a day.
Right.
Because I got bread in my diet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I eat bread in my diet once a day. It's an English muffin, or I eat a croissant, or I get some burger patties and I do 4 slices of bread.
Yeah.
Like that bread is not going to kill you when
Right.
you're 90%, 80% always on point.
Right.
So it's like, it's going to kill you when you eat like shit. That bread is going to kill you. But when you're eating like this and you put some bread in, that bread's going to burn off of you because...
Right. You're going to have a hell of a workout.
Yeah. Because 90% of the time I'm on, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's the 80-20 rule.
Yeah.
I live by the 90-10 rule. People like to say the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you're on point, 20% not. That's why I like to teach people, like, you still get to enjoy that time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a way to live. You can live life. You can live life and still live a healthy lifestyle and still live and enjoy shit with your people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, man? Life ain't getting any shorter.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Living.
Right.
Living, man. Growing my, helping people. I know I'm about to help people. Like, I like to, like, on some real shit, like, if people really knew, like, the shit I deal with people on a daily basis with their life and shit like that. And I feel like all the shit I've been through in my life, my mom gave her life to give me life. My guys came through with his guy blew up in he just blew up in whatever the army vehicle is called, blew up.
Oh, the Humvee?
Yeah, and he came to me and I had to speak to him and it was like how it just came to me, how shit comes to me, this and that. Just like I'm a people's person and I fuck with people. And anywhere I'm at, people gravitate to me and they start to feel comfortable with me. And the next thing you know, they're telling me their whole life story and then I'm helping people out. Right. So it's like, I'm going to be helping some people out. I already know that. Yeah. And it might be on some life coaching type shit. Yeah. It might be on some speaking type shit because I got, like, while we went over here, this is like,
right.
I could have went into like detail, like I didn't went in before and it's like, I didn't been through everything in life and I feel like that's why people gravitate to me because I'm able to help people out that dark.
Well, your platform is obviously huge. You definitely should be doing life coaching. You definitely should be out there speaking.
And that's where my shit is at. You know what I mean?
Now, I mean, there's so much opportunity for you to do that. That's in my opinion, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, because like even with me helping my people that I got back in the streets with the Harleys and stuff, they feel comfortable with me because I didn't been from where they get to. So, I feel comfortable with you with my body.
Right.
So let me come train with you. I feel comfortable with you because I see how you grew your mindset. I feel comfortable with you so I could talk to you about whatever. Right. And I know you've been where I've been at and you're going to give me something.
And you ain't going to judge.
And I'm not going to judge. You know what I mean? So, it's like I fuck with a lot of people and I help out a lot of people. You know what I mean? And and that's what I love to do. So 5 years from now, it's going to be dealing with people, doing this, doing that. It's going to be something with people.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
My whole life, that's what I've been. You know what I mean? I've been the clown, the crazy motherfucker, this and that, that and that. That's me. Yeah. You know what I mean? He come to a party, oh shit, he's here. Like when I pulled up to Florida, everybody was already there. Pulling up to South Beach, Miami on a Harley, going through the hall, or through the alley, and I pulled up, they said, I started screaming, they said, oh shit. Here he is. They already know, like, we about to have some fun now. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's how I do, like, my fitness. I intertwine all that. I talk shit to my clients. Yeah. They say, oh, this hurts. Shut up. You know what I mean? Like, shut up. No, this not. You know what I mean?
Told y'all he's an asshole.
And they look at me, they just start, like, that's me. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I talk to them like that, and it's like, it's all love. So, man, people just going to start seeing more of me. And I think the bodybuilding, they seen me, but in a different light. Right. You know what I mean? Yep. They seen a different light. So now it's like, I'm coming to the end of my shit. Now they're going to see me in a whole different light. They're going to be like, ooh. You know what I mean? Well,
for you to prepare yourself is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I mean, because a lot of bodybuilders don't prepare themselves. No. They're just all of a sudden done.
They're done, and then they're fucked up done. Right. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm done today, right hand of God, I'm good. Right. You know what I mean? Because the work I've done on myself and it got to this point, this and that, I know that's bodybuilding is just something I do. Right. It's not my identity.
Right.
I'm him regardless.
It was your identity at one point.
But no, it was just something I do though.
Right.
It's just something I do because at the end of the thing, I'm Charles Griffen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm Charles Griffen. I'm still him. Without bodybuilding, retired from bodybuilding, I'm still him. I'm still going to be dealing with people, and it's just going to be in a different way. You feel me?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when are you gonna start promoting life coaching?
Right, you know what I mean?
I almost had him hooked again.
Yeah, you know, I don't know, man. That shit might just happen, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Shit just might happen, you know? Like, for real, like, that's what people are going to start seeing a different light of me. That It's just going to be different shit. Like, man, like, Harley is mental health.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and motorcycles is mental health. You know how many people out here are fucked up on these motorcycles that keep them together?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just like, it's a reach to a whole, I could just reach out to a whole different genre of people and just help
From
man.
all different ages.
All different ages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, life. I'm going to be living 5 years living, having fun. You know what I mean?
I fucking love it.
Yeah. And hope to be, man, I need, you know, man, like I need me another one.
Yeah.
I need married. I want to be married.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to be married, and I want me a kid, man. I want me a little girl. Like I want me a little girl like yesterday.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted a little girl like yesterday.
I hear you.
Like before my last relationship blew up. That's what was
Gonna be.
Gonna be. You know what I mean? That's all that shit was gonna be. So everybody know Charles loves the kids. People come to the gym. They give me their little babies.
I think you got a Charles Griffen daycare at the
training,
gym.
Yeah, I be training week. That's just I love the kids. You know what I mean? I got friends that be like, oh, I'm gonna take your daughter. Took her daughter to the mall. Went and bought her Build-A-Bear. I went and shopping for me because I was going out. Like I just needed that little that kid time. I want me one. You know what I mean? So that's something like where I fucked up because I was supposed to be having something in the oven, doing this and doing that. I ain't getting any younger, but you know what I mean? I'm aging like fine wine. Black don't crack.
You got time.
I love it. Man, I truly appreciate you swinging by, bro. It's been fun as hell. I had a great time. It's been cool to have you sit down and be yourself. It really is, man. To see you lighten up and laughing and have a good time. And just chopping it up, man. That's what I wanted to do with you and break the ice and to see your smile, man. It's cool as hell. But if you guys ever want to follow Charles Griffen on IG, make sure you guys look it up, IFBB.
So it's Charles Griffen _IFBB Pro. On TikTok, it's Charles.Griffen. And that's Griffen. I'm about to get more active on TikTok, but you know, yeah.
I mean, even if you guys want, ask him anything. You know what I'm saying? Send him something you guys want him to coach you. Whatever the case may be, man, hit him up. Tell me you saw him on the pod.
Emails on emails on my Instagram and all that.
Yeah. So I appreciate it. It means the world to me, bro.
Yes,
seriously.
Sir. Appreciate you.
It's your boy, the SRT God. I'm out for Feed My Pockets Entertainment. Make sure you guys hit the like and the subscribe button. I truly appreciate all the love and the support y'all been showing me, and we're out.